We are live. Happy Thursday to everyone. It has been a long week. Been looking forward to, oh my heavens. Okay, well, we know we saved the game, and there is no save file. This is bad, y'all. Our save file did not save, which means nothing we did in the game saved. Well, that's truly unfortunate. So, I guess we're gonna have to start a new game, because we have no other option if we are wanting to continue to play through this. That's great. Okay, well, for anybody that was watching the live stream or has seen the YouTube video, since we're gonna speed run through this whole thing and get back to where we were.
The wind is picking up again.
There we go.
And there are white horses on the sea.
Has anyone seen the good doctor?
Here I am, Judge, just freshening up in my room before dinner.
How did your search go, Mr. Lombard?
Badly, Judge. I'm afraid I found nothing and lost Mr. Blore.
There's a squall moving in again. Shiprock's become quite windy.
Rogers? What is it, man?
The figure, sir. The figure's in the middle of the table. Look, now another's gone. There's only 7. It doesn't make sense. What's going on? What's happening?
We can discuss this new development over dinner. It's ready, Rogers?
Yes, sir. It's only cold tongue and cold ham, sir.
We understand, Rogers.
Where's the general?
Last time I saw him was on that beach. You asked me about him, Narrowcut. Did you find him there?
Yes.
Did he say anything to you?
His mind was wandering.
Perhaps you'd be so good as to fetch the General, Mr. Narrowcut. We'll delay dinner for you both.
No need for that. He's dead. Down there on the beach, leaning against a rock like a stick of driftwood.
Chapter 4. 7 little sailor boys chopping up sticks. One chopped himself in halves, and then there were 6.
Rogers is a first-class butler. I'll say that for him.
Wife was a pretty good cook, too. Too bad we only got one meal out of her.
Ladies and gentlemen, back to the business at hand. I'm going to ask Mr. Narrowcut to continue his investigation.
But he's the last one who saw the General alive.
The last one who is willing to admit to it. Mr. Narrowcut.
Alright, so we finally made it back to where we were, which is awesome. And it only took us an hour. So, you haven't missed anything. General is dead, and we shall begin.
Where were you during the half hour in question?
Up on Shiprock, where we spoke.
The entire time?
Yes, until the wind came up. I thought I should get back before the storm.
You could see the beach from where you were?
I spent most of my time on the far side of the summit. But I did move to a position above the beach once or twice. I saw you talking to the General from there.
Yes. He seemed to know he was going to die.
Could that be because you were swinging a rock at his head?
He was quite alive when I left him. Did you see anyone else on the beach?
Yes, I saw Philip. Mr. Lombard and Mr. Blore walking up the path from the beach. But that was earlier.
Anything else you can add, Vera?
No, nothing, I'm afraid.
A good evening to you, Miss
It was
Layton.
honestly
Stay
100%
safe.
planned. I knew you might not be here right at 6, so I just made sure to get right at that point so that you wouldn't have to miss anything.
Cause of death, Doctor?
The back of his skull was crushed with a blunt instrument.
That was so helpful.
Time of death?
Only a few minutes before he was found. Not more than 30 at the outside.
Do you have an alibi for that period of time?
Why, the judge and I were playing snooker.
Forgive me, Doctor, but you went up to your room, if you'll recall.
Oh, of course, of course. For a moment or two only.
Could the General's death have been an accident?
There were multiple wounds. Unless he repeatedly slammed the back of his head against a rock, I think we can safely rule out accident and suicide.
Which confirms what we've all come to suspect. The first 2 deaths were undoubtedly murder as well.
I concur. Thank you for your time, Doctor.
Where were you during the half hour in question?
I won't deny that Lombard and I had split up by then. I was just wondering, collecting my thoughts, you might say.
How convenient.
How did you come to find the body?
I'd seen the old gent down on the beach when we searched the island. He seemed pretty confused. I saw the storm coming on, knew it was almost supper time. Thought I'd collect him.
See anyone else on the beach?
No, no one.
See anything of a murder weapon?
Plenty of solid Devon rocks about. I didn't see any blood, but the rock could have just been tossed in the surf.
One said he'd stay right there, and then there were 7.
Thank you, Miss Claythorne, for again calling our attention to the rhyme. It is significant without a doubt. We have one dead from having choked himself. Another overslept herself. Now a third wishes to remain in Devon, and his wish is granted to him in a most final manner.
Good evening, Mr. Bloor.
What do you have to say for yourself?
What do you think we should do, Judge?
Be on our guard, especially at night.
I'd suggest prayer.
I'm not adverse to prayer, Miss Brent, but I would supplement it with a locked door.
Where were you during the half hour in question?
After the Doctor and I finished our game, I had a look around the library. I'm surprised to say I found one of my own books in there. I wonder which of the previous inhabitants of the island it belonged to.
Why not Owen?
My dear Mr. Bloor, it was perfectly clear to me some time ago, and after your search you must realize now as well. Mr. Owen is on this island. He, or she, is one of us.
No, no, no.
Young lady, this is no time for refusing to look facts in the face. We are all in grave danger. One of us is Mr. Unknown, and Mr. Unknown has no good planned for us.
I'm a well-known professional man. The mere idea that I could be suspected of murder is preposterous.
I too am a well-known person. That, my dear sir, proves less than nothing. Doctors have gone mad before now. Judges have gone mad. So have policemen.
What's funny is they're all being all like, oh, we could never commit murder. And yet they're all accused of having somehow been involved with somebody's murder and or death.
Anything else you'd like to add?
Yes. I've been asked why I trust you, Mr. Narracott, our odd man out, to lead these informal inquiries of ours. It is very simple. It is clear to me that Mr. Owen had not planned on you stopping here on the island with us.
Unless
can
Bloor
think-
is Owen.
Lord,
Stow
Lord,
that talk, Doctor.
An attempt has been made on your life.
So he says.
Right now, there is no one I trust more to get us out of this predicament.
Prettily spoken, Judge. I know you'll pardon me for saying this, but if you are Owen, you might want a bumbling amateur on the case more than a professional like Bloor.
I would hope we all answer Mr. Bloor's questions with equal candor.
Too right.
I am grateful for your assistance, Judge Wargrave. Where were you during the half hour in question?
On the front patio, knitting. I'd been there since just after breakfast. You spoke with me there.
We saw her too after we'd searched the house.
Thank you, Mr. Lombard, but I feel bound to add that there were many stretches of time throughout the morning when I was quite alone.
Who else did you see?
Almost everyone at one time or another, I should think. I saw the General walk off along that path towards Ship Rock. A minute or two later, Miss Claythorne headed in the same direction.
He went to the beach. I climbed the rock.
Rogers was also near me for a time, sweeping away some of the debris on the patio from last night's storm.
Very tidy chap, that Rogers.
I don't know if it's important, but I heard someone up above me near the telescope. But I don't know who it was.
Good evening to you, Miss Brent.
Righty. I think that is... did we already talk to him? Oh, I think we talked to him.
Where were you during the half hour in question?
After Blore wandered off, I went back to that ruined fishing village. It seemed the most likely place for Owen to be hiding. When the weather closed in, I made a dash back here to the house.
Find any trace of Owen or anyone else on the island apart from us?
No, I wish I had.
Anything else you'd like to add?
Not at the moment.
Good evening, Mr. Lombard.
Mr. Lombard, so helpful. I'm assuming Rogers is in the kitchen? Yep, there he is.
Where were you during the half hour in question?
Mostly in the kitchen, sir, preparing dinner. I also washed dishes, swept the patio, where I saw Miss Brent knitting. Quietly cleaned the game room so as not to disturb the doctor and the judge. Made the beds, and chopped some more firewood.
Thank you, Mr. Rogers.
If I may sum up, we're trapped on this island at least till Monday morning. One of us is most certainly a homicidal maniac. None of us has a clear alibi for the time in which the General met his death. Have I forgotten anything?
Yes, it's storming again.
I should take advantage of this quiet time to explore the house.
This man and exploring the house. We have explored the house so many times. Also, I think logically, if you were actually concerned about someone being a murderer, the most logical conclusion is everybody goes in the living room, nobody leaves until Monday. Bring the food, bring the blankets.
Our Lord moves in far more mysterious ways than you can ever hope to uncover.
Perhaps, Miss Brent, but I'm still willing to have a go. Who do you think the killer is?
Very well. I'll humor you. Mr. Blore seems the most likely suspect.
I agree.
Why?
He's already admitted he's checked up on all of us as part of his supposed job for Mr. Owen. People with secrets, especially those with secrets concerning possible murders, don't make their complicity common knowledge. It would take a man like Mr. Blore to ferret it out.
Any idea who Mr. Owen's next victim might be?
Forgive me, but I doubt he takes you very seriously. That leaves the judge as the biggest threat. Yes, if I were the killer, I'd go after the judge next.
I won't take up any more of your time, Miss Brent.
I wonder if we read the poem.
I copied the contents into my notebook.
Oh yeah, we haven't recopied contents into our notebook, by the way, because I was speedrunning through it. So that's something we'll still have to do. But I know we were... Okay, we're chopping sticks. So someone's gonna die out by that woodshed. Which means it's probably gonna be Rogers. I think Rogers is going to die next. Oh, what a shame. We'll never get that sandwich. Okay, nobody's here. Actually, I wonder if anyone's in the library. No. No, they are not. Well, let's go snoop in people's bedrooms again. If anything's magically come up. Not sure what we're snooping for since we've already found everything. We can talk to him.
Dr. Armstrong?
What? What? I must say, I don't think much of this barging in on people when they are...
Ministering
Lock
to
your
the
door.
sick?
I don't find that amusing, sir. Not in the slightest.
Dr. Armstrong, if it will relieve your mind at all, I don't think there's anyone alive on this island who truly believes you are a teetotaler.
Somehow that doesn't relieve my mind one bit.
You protest too much, then eye the drinks tray as if it were manna from heaven. You sneak off to your room to freshen up every chance you get.
All right, Mr. Narracott, you've made your point. What do you want?
I don't know who you think
Who do
the
you
killer
think
is.
is the killer?
Miss Brent. Knitting. Always knitting. Like Madame Defarge in A Tale of Two Cities. Madame Defarge knitted the names of those destined for the guillotine. Revenge, sir. It seems an apt analogy. Also, I don't much like Bible thumpers.
Have you any proof?
Proof, sir, is for the police. I have a doctor's instincts. My instinct tells me that anyone that's self-righteous and repressed might easily turn to murder. What did she call Mrs. Rogers' death? An act of God. A woman like that could easily cast herself in the role of God's sword.
Any idea who Mr. Owen's next victim might be?
No idea, but I assure you I plan to see it as not I.
Better lock your door then, Doctor. I walked right in. Good evening, Doctor.
He's all upset about people coming in his room, but doesn't want this room. Who else's room can we barge into? Yeah, it's Board's room, I think. No one here. No one's here. Where are all of these people? Like, if I just found out there was a mass murderer on the loose, I don't think I would be squirreling myself away all alone. Especially if you didn't know who it was. Oh, this is the dead guy's room. I still want to know what we're supposed to be looking at with this thing. It's just a handle. Alright. I think that's all the rooms. We're going to Roger's room next. Oh, do I have to go find Roger's dead body? Is that it? Let's see. Yeah, he's not in here.
It won't help my brother if I'm drowned in the storm.
Well, apparently we can't go outside right now, so I guess he's not dead yet. Or whomever will die. Okay, who is missing? We talked to Brent, we talked to Armstrong. We didn't talk to that many people. Where is everybody else? Is this door open yet? Ooh! It's a movie room. Look, if someone just told me there's a known murderer on the loose, I don't think I'd be flirting with people I don't know.
Candy, ice cream. The next feature will be beginning shortly.
Mr. Narracott.
We can't blame him for snooping about in the dark, Vera dear. I'm afraid it's in his nature.
Were you looking for us?
For you, certainly.
My goodness.
And who do you think the killer is?
Wargrave. The recording called us prisoners at the bar. The whole plot smacks of a sense of criminal justice gone mad. From what Vera tells me, he let that Seaton chap swing just for the jollies. Wargrave's my bet. No doubt about it.
Any idea who Mr. Owen's next victim might be?
Well, if I were crass and selfish, come to think of it I am, I'd pick you. I don't much like you, Narracott.
Philip?
The swine has his sights on you, Vera, if you'd only see it. He doesn't deserve you.
That'll be all, Mr. Lombard.
That's a solid line, but I think I'd be more worried that you'd be the murderer if you used that line on me after just having 3 people die within the span of 24 hours.
Who do you think the killer is?
I'd feel uncomfortable answering that.
Please try. Our lives may depend on it.
I'm surprised you value my opinion so highly. But if I were to guess, I'd be forced to say Dr. Armstrong.
Why?
Well, who else has the opportunity to cover his tracks so well? I, for one, can't dispute him if he says potassium cyanide has been used. And 2 of the 3 victims have been poisoned. Surely that points to a doctor.
Some might say to a woman.
Really?
Harsh.
Any idea who Mr. Owen's next victim might be?
Well, if I were Mr. Owen, I'd kill Philip.
Thank you so much.
He's obviously the most experienced at getting out of tight places. Wouldn't that make him the most dangerous to Mr. Owen?
Much obliged for your assistance, Miss Claythorne.
Much obliged. Oh, we haven't been in this room before. There doesn't seem to be anything we can look at other than this.
Ah, the movies.
Oh, riveting commentary. there's anything we can...
The Queen's Handmaiden, Gabrielle Steele. I find her style slightly histrionic.
Ah, the movies.
Same thing. Okay. Ooh. What can we take out of here?
Film is running, but nothing's being projected.
Oh, gee, I wonder why. Does this fit? No. I also forgot to get the ones out of the, Oh yeah, I forgot to pick up Marston's poison glass. Speed running is not a good idea. And I need to get the other little, vacuum tube thing from the whatchamacallit. Let's see. Let's take this, we'll take this. Take
Locked.
this. Everything's always locked. Is what I just picked up possible to be used?
I won't do that.
What? Why?
That doesn't make sense.
Since it's a canister. Oh, it's not the... Of course, yeah, no, that doesn't...
Perhaps another time.
Sir. Do the thing. Oh, okay. That's actually not what I want to do. I'm trying to play it, y'all.
That isn't going to help.
How is it not gonna help?
The film has been spooled.
Watch it now. Great movie. Oh, submarine. I see it now.
Interesting film. Can't make heads nor tails of it.
Well, so there's this little boat, and then a submarine came, and it blew the little boat
The film
up.
has been spooled.
Home film, but a fool. There's no sound.
Looked like a home movie of some sort.
Some movie theater doesn't even have any sound. Alright. We're already there. Looks like that's all to be said in here. Let's see whom else we can find to interrogate. Yeah, I need to pull this out too. Forgot about that. I also forgot to get the telescope out of Vera's balcony area. But we can get that later. I don't think we need it for anything right this second. Someone here to talk to? No one?
It's tightly locked.
How is it locked? It is a swinging door. Is Roger's in his room? You know, I find it disturbing that they're just leaving the body in here. Like, the poor man has to sleep next to his dead wife. That's disturbing. Alright, whose room did I miss? Because we're not... I know I went in here. Missed somebody's room. Because we're not kicking to the next scene. Did I miss it? No, I went in that room. True, which room? I didn't go in this room, but this is just the dead guy's room.
Come here, Mr.
Oh,
Narracott.
okay.
Don't be shy.
I
It's
did
only
miss
me.
this room. Should have come in here.
Communing with the dead, Judge.
It's not creepy at all.
In a way, the law is much like necromancy. We delve, the dead give up their secrets.
What has General Mackenzie told you?
Notice the picture of his dear wife. Leslie, I believe he said her name was. The glass has been smashed, perhaps by the same blunt object that did for the General.
But why?
If we knew that, we might be further along in our inquiries, don't you think? If I had to hazard a guess, I'd say it has something to do with love. It's one of the prime motives, you know. Greed, revenge, and love. Love has killed as many as either of the other two.
Who do you think the killer is?
Lombard is a man used to killing. He freely admits it. It could be a classic double bluff, plead that he is guilty so that we assume his innocence. He's used to taking matters into his own hands. If he suddenly decided for whatever reason that 10 people had to die, I doubt he'd sit still for natural causes.
Any idea who Mr. Owen's next victim will be?
If I were you, Mr. Narracott, I'd watch my own back. Blore is all bluster. I'm past my prime. Armstrong is easily manipulated. Miss Brent's Bible provides all her answers. Miss Claythorne is like a deer caught in onrushing headlights, which is why I suppose you and Mr. Lombard find her so attractive.
You don't miss much, do you?
I miss nothing. And if it doesn't seem too egotistical of me, I can't help feeling that Mr. Owen knows that. Even intended this mystery for me. Why, I can't say, but he didn't count on you, my young friend. I'm hoping that together we may yet thwart him.
Thank you kindly, Judge.
Sounds like somebody is not happy I'm here. Maybe you did.
It's a rather bland landscape.
Well, I guess we can look at the picture.
It appears to be a portrait of the General. Must be quite old. He's standing with a very young woman. It's signed, "To John, my husband, Leslie."
I'm not going to comment on the fact that it's broken. Okay, cool.
The body was thoroughly searched. No need to disturb it now.
Who searched it? Maybe they missed something. You don't know. Alright, so is that the person we missed? Because I think that's the only room I missed, because I didn't go in there because I thought that was the dead guy's room, which it was. But you wouldn't expect someone to be sitting there, watching the body.
The storm is kicking up something fierce. Besides, my time would be better used snooping around inside at the moment.
But we've snooped. We've snooped everywhere. There's nowhere left to snoop. We've snooped in here. We started in here, which is where Brent was. Yeah, just her. Nobody else. Nobody else has popped in. Armstrong was in his room. Wargrave was in Mackenzie's room. We talked to Vera. We talked to Phil. Who else was left? We talked to Armstrong. We talked to Brent. We talked to Wargrave. We talked to Vera. We talked to Lombard. We haven't talked to Roger, but I'm pretty sure he's probably dead. Because he specifically mentioned chopping wood earlier, and the next guy to die is chopping wood, so logical conclusion there. I can't go outside, though. So something in this house is going to trigger the cutscene. And I do not know what it is. Ah! Apparently him standing in the doorway. There he is.
Oh, Mr. Narracott. You startled me.
Sorry, Rogers.
At least you're still alive.
Rogers, what are you doing?
I've already locked the door between the kitchen and the dining room. No one will be able to play tricks with those sailor boy figures tonight, at any rate.
Unless you already did. Maybe you're the killer.
Who do you think the killer is?
Miss Claythorne, of course.
Why?
She brought the rhyme to our attention. She seems innocent of her crime. I think it's just a blind.
Aren't you innocent of your crime?
We're not talking of me, sir. And she's the least likely suspect with drunken doctors, wily judges, religious zealots, cowardly hunters, and you, whatever you are, running about.
Usually it's the butler who's the least likely suspect.
Not where I come from, sir.
He's literally the primary suspect in somebody else's stuff.
Any idea who Mr. Owen's next victim might be?
Miss Claythorne.
But you said she was Mr. Owen.
Did I? Then Miss Brent.
Why?
There's something terrible about her. There's hard steel under those frumpy clothes. Mark my words. Owen would do well to polish her off before she gets her knitting needles into him.
Good evening, Mr. Rogers.
Is that a threat, Mr. Rogers? Did you just threaten somebody? Okay, well, we can't go in there because he locked the door. Okay, so then we've talked to everybody now. Who didn't we talk to? They were in the cinema. No one's in here. No one was in the library. No one else is over here but her. We went through all of the upstairs. Why do I keep going the wrong way? I swear. We can't go outside. And literally, I thought Rogers was the last person we needed to talk to. No one's in this dead person's room. Okay. We were in here earlier, I'm just saying. Really
How
weird
goes
that
the
these people
investigation,
keep showing
Lord?
up in dead people's rooms.
Better than yours, I'll wager.
Who do you think the killer is?
Rogers, of course. In my experience, it's almost always a servant. And he's the only one still standing.
Roger's background seems like an open book. He may have had a motive for killing his wife, but why kill the others?
The judge thinks it's a maniac. That's motive enough.
Even maniacs have motives that make sense to them.
Perhaps. Not being one, I wouldn't have an opinion about that.
Any idea who Mr. Owen's next victim will be?
I'm the biggest threat to him. A professional investigator. He's lucky he's gone undetected this long. I'm closing in and he knows it.
Good evening, Mr. Bloor. Everyone should be asleep by now. Those still awake must certainly be up to no good. Present company excluded, of course.
Of course. So you're gonna stay up all night and snoop through all the rooms? We've already been through 17 times. Might as well start upstairs. Anything change in here? Apparently not. Can I play the other side of that record now?
I can't take that apart.
I didn't.
This bears a closer look.
I just want you to flip it over. There you go.
I wonder what's recorded on this side.
Let's find out. Forgot which one's good.
I'm pleased to see at least one of you has thought to turn the record over. Any good house party should include party games. This weekend is no exception. I have devised several little games of the mind to challenge your wits, and I hope you find the rewards for each to be worth the effort. You'll have to discover my little amusements on your own, however. I've scattered them all over this delightful island retreat. I hope that you will find them suitably entertaining.
Well, his game must be these little notes
Let
he's
me
been
examine
leaving
this
around
further.
that we keep finding. Keep your secrets safe. That was in that safe room.
This could use a closer look.
Highlight on the matter, flower speeches, may win a few friends. This has something to do with the sunflowers, probably. No, can I reorganize my library of stuff here? That's not send note. Those all the notes we have? Keep these all together.
Let me examine this further.
Dark memories haunting you, the fuel for pleasant thought must be found. And this has something to do with the generator. Not sure what it has, any of those things have to do with any of those things, but sorry, I gotta organize stuff. As soon as I learn I can organize something, it must be organized. What was that cipher thing? These are the letters.
I copied the contents into my notebook.
As long as we're doing this, we might as well
This bears a closer look.
copy our contents. That random note. That's not from him though, so let's keep that over here.
It's Lombard's plan for building a parachute. I'll copy it into my notebook.
As you should. Maybe this was a map.
This could use a closer look.
Alright, so I don't think we've seen the ruined village. That's probably past that what you call it? I can't think. Little bush thing that we need them to eat through. Because we saw Shipwreck Summit, we saw the apiary, the orchard. We're in the garden. What is it? I feel like we were here because we're in the. I think that's where the shed is. That's the jetty. So yeah, this is the only thing we haven't been to. So obviously something's gonna be over here. And we gotta figure out how to get those dang whatchamacallums, goats to eat through that stuff. Eat through that bush. Finish copying this stuff
Normally,
real
I
quick.
would never violate someone's
Normally.
privacy this way. However, given the circumstances, I will examine the entries for clues and transcribe any passages I find pertinent.
Why transcribe? You already stole the book. Just keep the book.
I transcribe the pertinent passages in my notebook.
Apples.
This bears a closer
Maybe this was
look.
that cipher thing or whatever. Maybe this is the cipher.
I copied the contents into my notebook.
Something in here is a cipher. These are all the letters.
I copied the contents into my notebook. I copied the contents into my notebook.
Clear all this stuff out.
I copied the contents into my notebook. I copied the contents into my notebook. I copied the contents into my notebook.
My head of the plan.
I transcribed the pertinent passages in my notebook.
We'll just throw something else out there just so it sounds different.
Nothing else to see about that.
Then why did you take it?
I copied the contents into my notebook. I copied the contents into my notebook. I copied the contents into my notebook.
Lovely. Okay, my goodness, that took too long. Oh yeah, that reminds me, I never got Marston's glass. Seeing those glasses of my little thing. Thank you. Okay. We'll start upstairs, go around, go downstairs. I also remembered we were able to pick this up last time. Missed a couple of things through the speedrun to pick up, so. Upstairs we go. Let's go snoop.
Locked.
Locked, of course. I mean, everyone's door should be locked.
I can't open it. It's locked.
It's truly gonna be ridiculous if a door is not locked when there is a murderer. Yep, there. Armstrong just wants to die.
He's as tight as an owl. I expect nothing could wake him up.
Apparently he says the same thing every time there's... Can I look at anything new? Apparently not. Outside you go. Let me guess, that means the judge still left his door unlocked on the outside. Sure does. Also, nothing new to look at. Nope. Who is not going to be in their room? And or who is going to be awake?
Locked.
Surely someone's gonna have to be awake. This is the dead guy's room? No, this is Lumbar's room.
It's a chair. It doesn't look very comfortable.
So if Lumbar isn't in his room, one can only assume where he might be. Disturbing. Floor's room? Yeah. He's asleep? Yeah. Oh my gosh, come on. We don't need a sleep scene that's that long. I guess.
Tile and marble.
No.
Quite expensive
Let's
from
go
the
and
look
look
of
at
it.
this little bottle. Can't look at the bottle? Really? Anything over here?
This window leads out to the balcony.
Fascinating observation, sir. Alright.
No, Philip, you cannot come in.
Found him.
My intentions are strictly honorable.
Are they?
I'm here to protect you.
I wouldn't believe him.
Patrick? Are you here to protect me as well?
If necessary,
Oh, that's very gallant of you. If true.
I only have your best interests at heart.
I too.
Lock your door, you wouldn't
Gentlemen,
have this problem,
I
ma'am.
appreciate your concern, but I will be quite all right. I intend to put furniture in front of all my doors. We all need sleep, I think. Please excuse me.
A piece of advice, Narracott. You may get the killer, but I intend to get the girl.
What if you're the killer?
And if she's the killer,
Well, that will make for some rather interesting evenings at home, won't it?
I think it's time for me to get some
Yeah, I
sleep.
think so.
I can barely keep my eyes open.
You should stop snooping in people's rooms.
We're all a bit late this morning. I slept the clock round.
A sign of a clear conscience, Doctor? Or just a nightcap or two?
Uncalled for, Judge. Totally uncalled for.
Totally uncalled for.
No smell of coffee. The stove in the kitchen is cold.
Where's breakfast?
We were just wondering the same thing.
Miss Brent isn't in her room.
Has anyone else noticed the dining room is locked up tight?
Rogers did that, so no more Sailor Boy figurines could be broken.
He seems to have got the cart before the horse, if you ask me.
Kitchen door to the outside is locked as well.
Perhaps he's chopping firewood for the stove.
Yep.
I confess I don't like it. Both Rogers and Miss Brent missing? Mr. Narracott, would you mind having a look around outside?
Certainly.
Well, why do I have to go look?
You
go
don't mind
look.
if I tag along, I'm sure.
I do, actually. I don't like you. But I guess there's nothing I can do about it.
Good morning, Mr. Narracott. I'm afraid the sea is as high as ever. I doubt we'll see a boat from the mainland today.
Have you been wandering about the island alone, Miss Brent?
In the rain.
Don't you realize that is an exceedingly foolish thing to do?
I'm in no danger when I'm alone, Mr. Blore.
Saucy.
She doesn't get it at all. I'm sticking to you, Narracott. Let's find Rogers.
Well, we kind of already know where he is. If I can remember how to get over there. Shit. I feel like it's this way. Yeah, haha. Yeah. There he is.
Rogers? Blimey, either he's a good 5 feet taller or...
Cut clean in half.
dead, of course.
Terrible way to
Yes,
die.
we don't need Dr. Armstrong to tell us that.
Or to fix the cause of death. Axe looks cleaned off.
If we'd taken that
Tiny
axe,
chap like Rogers would have approved.
ever.
Dining room
Hey, a
key, I
key!
expect. He was holding it.
I was hoping that was the key to the other thing.
Rogers is now in his bedroom.
Look!
Clearly there's
5.
another key.
6 little sailor boys playing with a hive. A bumblebee stung one. And then there were 5.
Well, Miss Brent's dying next. We already know
My
she's allergic
compliments
to
to Miss
bees.
Claythorne and Mr. Blore for breakfast.
We have to eat to keep our strength up.
I'm a domestic sort of man. I don't mind.
Since it is now certain the killer is following the rhyme over the fireplace in the front parlor, our course is clear. Miss Brent, you have an allergy to bee stings. The next little sailor boy is meant to lose his life in the same way. We will do our utmost to protect you.
I have something I'd like to say, since Mr. Owen is undoubtedly here in this room keeping his strength up. The others may have done what your recording claimed, but I am not guilty of anything. Beatrice Taylor died of her own sins, not by my hand. I feel certain you now see you were in error when you invited me here to face your judgment.
That's a nervy speech if you ask me. I was just doing my job.
Miss Brent, you cannot assume Owen is behaving rationally in any way. If you'd seen what he did to Rogers.
Doctor, I will thank you to keep your opinions to yourself. Coming from the bottom of a bottle as they do, they are worse than useless.
How dare you?
I'm sure Mr. Owen and I understand one another. I'm going to collect my knitting. I'll be on the front patio if anyone needs me.
I can't see anyone needing that woman. Ever.
If you'll excuse me, I'll just go up to my room and fresh... That is to say...
I must say, Mr. Narracott, I'm disappointed. 4 dead now. My confidence in you seems to have been misplaced. I may have to take more direct action.
There's been a murder. Surely I should use this time to thoroughly search for clues.
Look, technically we are aware, but these people are doing stupid things. Again, Miss Brent, allergic to bees, should be locked in her room. You shouldn't even go outside. You know you're the next victim. And she's just casually out front knitting. Back to the rooms. I'm noticing a bit of a redundancy here. Can I
I
pick
don't
this up
need
yet?
it.
No.
And I'm no pack rat.
You are a pack rat. You're carrying a ladder in your back pocket, sir. Okay, so I'm assuming we can't ever look at anything new since it just keeps giving me the same stuff. So something will just appear, I guess, when we're able to see it. As it has been thus far.
Go away, please. I don't want to talk to anyone.
Well, aren't you just something? So we can really prevent these deaths. That's the bathroom. That's Armstrong's room. Floor's room. Nothing of interest here. The investigation isn't as investigative as it should be. Ah yes, the telescope. Surely we're supposed to be doing something with all of this stuff. We've got sheets, we've got... Ooh, actually. Parts agreement. Oh yeah, that's just a letter. No, that's not. Okay, I need... Where is it? Where's the dang diagram? Ah. To construct Lombard's parachute. Silk sheets, which we have. Various lengths of rope. Leather harness. 3 metal struts. So we have the silk sheets. I don't think we have any rope. No, we do not. So there's still a lot to find. You know, people are dropping like flies, and we're not getting very far with this investigation. Just saying.
Nothing else to see about that.
Yes, there is.
There. Back to their original state.
Cheese ball, the actual piece of cheese. Can I disassemble anything else?
Some things, once done, cannot be undone.
I was gonna see if we can disassemble anything else.
I'm afraid it's stuck that way.
Well, technically you could take it apart. It's take apartable. Nothing to take apart here. What is this? Small packet of sewing needles. Ooh, if I do this and this, does he magically sew it?
Those don't work together.
You know, it literally does. You need to sew the silk sheets. It literally works together. Ooh, maybe we can ask Miss Brent to do it for us. She knits. Maybe she sews. Sellotape, ink pad, ink stamp. Wonder if I do... I know there's gotta be a way to get fingerprints off this somehow.
They don't get along.
Yeah, I know. I'm guessing right now, okay? Can I do anything with any of this stuff? I don't seem to have anything very useful, so... Let's just keep looking, I guess. I already looked through all this. Nothing new. He's just gonna tell me he can't look through a lady's luggage again. This is just her makeup bag. Oh. No, wait, that was from earlier. I forgot. You know, on the replay here.
I copied the contents into my notebook.
Fine random stuff that I forgot we already found.
This is a fairly sparse makeup case. Vera isn't the type to use much makeup, though.
Literally, you can see that she's wearing makeup. Anything over here? Ooh.
Various toiletries. Nothing of interest that I can see.
Did we pick that up before?
This could use a closer look.
Well, I don't think we have. Please advise my patient is Emily Caroline Brennan, extremely allergic to... We already know this! Does she's not much injected immediately? Okay, well, we already know she's allergic to bees, so I don't know why we had to find that, but okay. Anything else I can look at? Ooh. What was that? What is this? Stem of an old pipe. I put them together.
Excellent. Like hand in glove.
Fascinating.
They don't get along.
It's literally tobacco. It goes in a pipe. Fine. Be that way. Okay. So apparently things
Various
really
toiletries.
do randomly
Nothing of
appear,
interest that I can see.
given that we've been here before and that stuff wasn't here. So we have to be a lot more meticulous in our clicking, because I did not see that pipe thing at all.
I'm guessing Ethel went through the trouble of supplying most of the rooms with fresh flowers.
Oh, that's where we're at. Okay. On to the next room. You're not gonna let me look
It's a
through-
small waste paper bin. It's empty.
Well, maybe it might not have been empty. Maybe it would have been. Nothing, nothing. There's a walk over here. Nothing. Nothing. Onward and outward. No, you can't go that way. But I want to go that way. We've already been this way. No, I'm gonna lose track of where I'm in this house if I start backtracking. Let's go back to her. Apparently we do have to go in these rooms because some people are sitting in chairs watching the dead.
It's a rather bland
yeah,
landscape.
I know, it's a rather bland landscape. Oh, Mackenzie's room seems to be clear. This is the dead guy's room. There's something in his room that we are not seeing because it lets me look at this and there's no reason to look at this. There's a reason we are supposed to look at this. Is there something I can do with it? Can I make something interact with it? Oh, what?
I need something to direct the flower with a bit more accuracy.
Okay, I wasn't actually expecting the random flower to work. I don't even know what we're trying to do with the flower, so direct it with more. Do I need a funnel? I don't have a funnel. Can I use the scoop? Can
I can't get them to fit.
Nope. What about that?
Et voila.
Okay. That is the most ridiculous thing. A turkey baster filled with flour. That's...
The flower stuck to bits of it.
What weird combination of things are we doing?
This is a good reference print for Mr. Marston.
Oh my heavens. Wait, where is it? Oh, there it is. Okay. Fingerprint. So can I check his glass?
There is no cause for that.
Why do I need a reference print for Mr. Marston? Am I supposed to get reference prints for everyone? Oh my gosh. Are we gonna have to go through everyone's room again? And get fingerprints?
Nothing else to see about that.
Then why can't I look at it? Okay, so do we go through... Does every room have something you can put flour on? Doesn't appear to be. I'm just gonna be waiting for a little gear to show up now. This random thing full of flour.
Go away, please.
Oh, that's
I don't
right.
want to talk to anyone.
I'm so sorry to disturb you. Okay, well that's the whole circle up there. We'll go back and see if there's other things in other people's rooms that we can get fingerprints off of.
Can't be much fun playing alone.
The doctor seems uninterested in snooker at the moment. Besides, I find the game relaxes me. I can think more clearly.
Can you now? Let's see. First of all, we are not apologizing to this man. Let's see. Oh,
I've
let's
got a
ask him if he
plan
can
to get
help.
off the island. Can you help me build a parachute?
I'm not as strong as I once was, I'm afraid. Perhaps some of the others can assist you.
He seems very unwilling to help.
I'll give you a game.
I'd rather continue on my own if you don't mind.
Well, I'm not going
Besides,
to
you have more
apologize to you.
important things to do, I'm sure, than knock a few balls into holes.
Oh, yeah. Do you have any suggestions?
Do you have any suggestions for me?
It's the first decent weather we've had since yesterday morning. I'd take advantage of that to signal the mainland or try and escape the island.
So why don't you do it, sir? I'm not gonna apologize.
I appreciate your candor, Judge.
Sorry, I didn't think that let you down. Excuse you, sir. Alright, so we know this cabinet is locked and we need a key for it. We need to figure out the code to the safe over there. I'm gonna find Miss Brent and see if maybe she'll help us build a parachute. Hi.
Enjoying the break in the weather, Miss Brent?
This island has only two types of weather, gloomy and slightly less gloomy. I am taking advantage of this brief, slightly less respite.
Could you help me sew these sheets together to make a parachute?
I suppose I could. There's a sewing kit in the servants' quarters.
I
The
have
needles would work, but I don't
have
think
it.
the thread would be strong enough.
You were pretty hard on Dr. Armstrong.
No more than he deserved. I only wonder that he didn't kill more people operating drunk than that one woman Owen mentioned. Cleese, was it?
Armstrong was trying to help you at breakfast.
I do not require his help, or yours. The Lord is mindful of his own. Thou shalt not be afraid for the terror at night, nor for the arrow that flieth by day.
You are the next logical victim, Miss Brent.
I disagree. Owen's bee sting might be many things. One of my knitting needles, perhaps. Even a hypodermic needle. I suspect the doctor has one of those in his medical bag. Besides, I'm confident that the Angel of Death will pass me over.
Anything else that might be important?
I can't vouch for its importance, but something rather annoying has happened.
What?
Someone has taken my grey wool. All of it. I won't be able to finish this shawl without it.
That is all, Miss Brent.
So wait, can I not give her the sheets? Excuse me.
These will work splendidly.
Okay, but where... Am I blind? Where are the sheets? Did it automatically give her the sheets? Is that why it's not in here? Because I swear they're not in here. Okay, it must have already given it to her. So I guess we'll circle back to her. Hopefully she doesn't die before she finishes the parachute, so... I wonder if I can talk to
I
her
have
again.
nothing more to say to her.
Alright, let's go see who else we can talk to. Actually, let's go back to where Rogers died, because it's not like we investigated anything over there. Because it went straight into a cutscene. Look who it is. Mr. Bloor.
You just keep your distance.
I'm not
Keep
your enemy.
your distance, sir.
That's as may be, but I'm trusting no one.
You're the
Did you
reason we're
discover
stuck
any-
here.
Perhaps I did, but I think I'll keep it to myself if you don't mind.
Well, I do mind, so there. Alright, generator's still working? Seems to be. When are we going to
The generator
need...
seems to be working fine.
Oh, it is working fine for now. After our little, random flower on the whatchamacallit thing. Now I'm curious what else you can put flower or other things on. Okay, this will probably shut off at some point. We're gonna have to go fix it, so. Not sure where we're gonna find fuel. I haven't seen any. Also, really need to figure out what the code is to that safe. That I've spent absolutely no time or effort to decipher. Let's see what we can go find out. Ah, don't do that. Nothing on the beach. Nothing on the beach.
Let me examine this further.
I have to say that every time. Okay, so this is the jetty. We need to get to this ruined village. The ruined village is something, but how do we subdue the bees? How do we subdue the bees? Do we have something random in here that combines like flour with a turkey baster? I know we're going to be using the hose. I know it has something to do with the hose. I don't see... Lantern?
I should have thought of that sooner.
The random stuff they want me to combine to make this stuff. Okay. Now it's an empty smoker. Okay, let's go to the bees and see if we can figure out... Because I got matches and tobacco, so that'll probably make it... Okay. Okay. Hurricane. I was thinking we were going to need the lantern for something. But not this. Thought that lantern was going to have something to do with the generator. I don't remember how to get to the bees. So we're just going to walk around until we find the bees. I remembered how to get to the bees. I am so smart.
Those don't work together.
How?
There is no cause for that.
Isn't there? I have an empty smoker and I need to make smoke. Tobacco makes smoke.
I can't get them to fit. They don't get along.
Okay. I don't know how these things go together, but somehow these things go together. Empty smoker. Pouch of tobacco. How...
There is no cause for that.
How does that not make sense? We're trying to make smoke. Walking stuck with a bear's head handle. Wonder what we're gonna use that for. Turkey base filled with flour. Large amount of scoop. We've got marsh, you know, we'll put marsh and stuff next to each other. We know where the cheesecloth goes. I still can't believe we're not giving the wheel of heavy cheese to that goat. Pull my paper things together. Sellotape, an ink stamp. Wouldn't that go with a little ink pad? I think it should. Desk lamp.
There. Back to their original state.
So I have a light bulb. I have a desk lamp. I've got 2 books. Got an ink pad. Got some paper. Is riddles. Movie equipment. This empty smoker though. I really don't get how these items don't make smoke. I guess we will have to circle back to the bees.
They don't get along.
How do you make this work?
I can't get them to fit.
Alright, well, we're still missing something, I guess. Bucket? I don't know why this would work.
There is no cause for
I
that.
didn't think it would. Tobacco and bucket.
Those don't work together.
Fine, that way. Well, we're one step closer to subduing the bees. We know the apples... I need something to turn the apple press machine in the house. None of which these things work, I don't think. Alright, well... I thought we had the bees under control. Where would one find oil is the question. I would feel like the generator...
Not many apples in this orchard. I suppose I'd blame the lack of sun.
But it doesn't let me use the generator for anything. This is where the angry goats are. I don't see how the wheel of cheese
I don't think that's
doesn't...
appropriate.
I think it is. I think if you put the cheese on there, the goats will go eat it. I also
This thicket is rife with thorns. I can't get through it.
Let's be honest though, the goats would have probably already eaten that because they're goats. Can I put flour on? Alright, we are unsuccessful outside. We shall continue our jaunt. Thought we were getting somewhere. Oh yeah, something about sunflowers.
Odd. It doesn't seem like this island gets much in the way of sun.
Yeah. Where's my little note card? Which one of these was the flowers? I think it's this one.
Let me examine this further.
I have to say it every time. Nope. Okay, that's... Okay, this one is the safe. That's for the safe.
This bears a closer look.
Find a way to get light on these somehow is my guess. So... We just took the light apart. So I don't think we want to use that. Telescope? No? Can't like refract light on there or whatever? Okay. Can I burn it down? No. Wheel of cheese? Okay, we don't really seem to have anything... Can I put these back together?
I should have thought of that sooner.
Okay. But also, not necessary.
That came apart rather easily.
So this can be put together and pulled apart, which is interesting. Because all the other stuff, once you do it, it can't be undone. Alright. Alright. Something about light for the sunflowers. We need to crack the code in the safe. We need to get this goat to move away, and some... You know what? You know... I really thought if you put the apples in the trough, that'd make the goat go over there. No?
Perhaps another time.
How does the cheese not work on the goat? On either goat. Alright. I just keep... I feel like I already did this last time. Alright. Let's not waste time. Let's see. If we go, not that I am good with the direction that we are currently going, let's go to the little shipwreck point thing. We need a key. There is a drawer in the library that needs a key. That key is probably in the safe.
It's an old windmill. Impossible to say what it powers, if anything.
Well, it powers something. Maybe. Probably not. This is getting quite frustrating. Let's mess with the safe for a minute. We had a code cipher. Didn't we? Letter, telegram agreement, plan, newspaper clipping. Owen Island rhymes. There's safe in a hidden room behind a bookcase in the library. Yeah, we already know. Rhyme. Okay, did I forget to pick up the cipher when I speed ran through this? Because I could have sworn we had one. Coded message. Where's my cipher? Oh man, I gotta go find the cipher.
This bears a closer look.
This is why speedruns suck sometimes, because you miss something and now I have to go find it.
Let me examine this further.
King James Song of Solomon 3. What if this is the code somehow? Oh, that's literally what this says. Code breaking cipher. Wait. Okay, so I have the... How is... Okay. I need pen and paper. Right, if I'm gonna freaking cipher something. Keep all this in my head somehow. Okay. King James Song of Solomon 3. This is a code-breaking cipher. And you're telling me I can't
There is no
combine
cause
those.
for that.
Okay. So I have a coded message and a code-breaking cipher,
This
but I can't
bears a
combine them.
closer look.
Oh, I wouldn't survive in a war. Coded messages. It's... Just write down what's circled. So I don't have to keep going back and forth. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, there are 7 lines. I feel like it would be this complicated. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18 down. I don't think that's relevant, but I'm writing it down anyway. You know what, maybe it's just this number that has the giant B next to it. 9237. Let's just try that for funsies. There is no 9, no 3, no 2 or 7. Oh, you can actually do it. Oh, wouldn't know which way is left or right though. Wait, is that...
Let me examine this further.
We're gonna be a pain in the butt. You know what? We'll do this later. Maybe these things aren't supposed to be for the safe. Have we found anything we can use down here? Yes. Weird way to plug that in, but okay. Wait, where are our little... Didn't we take the vacuum valves out of the little recorder thing? Well, apparently we didn't. So we're gonna have to go get those now. Oh, that's right. We were gonna take them out, and then we listened to the other side of the recording, and I forgot to take them out. I thought I took them out. I also thought I saved the game, though, so that doesn't say much about my ability. Ooh, someone has discovered the code. Let's go see if they're right. Okay, 28 right. That is right, right? I'm not good with safes, y'all. 30, 28. And then... all the way around. This brings me back to my days of working at a bank. 11. And then 49.
The handle jiggles but won't open. I must have dialed in the wrong combination.
Let's start over because I think me going back and forth probably wrecked it. Okay, 28 right. Is the left the right and the right the left? Is that what it is? Let's try that. Well, someone's played this game before.
Now I have to start again from the
Yes,
beginning.
we do have to start again from the beginning. I'm so sorry. Okay. Okay. So let's see if I did it right the first time. Let's just do. Wait. This is turning it right. Yeah. We're gonna go all the way around. Okay. Click to the thing. 11 to the left. And 11. Click to the little thing. 49 to the right. I think we're missing a number. Because it's not until I do it again one way or another. I don't know. Or I'm turning this wrong. Maybe this is... maybe left is right and right is left. I don't know.
The handle jiggles but won't open. I must have dialed in the wrong combination.
Alright, let's try it this way. If this doesn't work, then I'm gonna say it's probably not a combination. It's 28.
I think I heard a click.
Oh, it was
Could be
backwards.
imagining it though. Aha! It's open.
Or technically, but I get it's not backwards, but it's backwards, okay? Look, I worked at a bank. I literally had this problem quite literally trying to open the vault every morning. Someone else always had to do it. I'm not good with safes. Oh, good. Letter puzzle. I'm so excited. Oh, yeah.
There's something in this drawer. It's a fragment of a document.
Oh, never mind.
Let's
It's not a
swap the
puzzle.
positions of the two drawers.
Oh my gosh, it is a letter puzzle. Heavens. Okay. Let's see what we got.
There's something in this drawer. It's a lone raven-shaped earring.
Well, let's just swap everything and empty the drawers right now, I guess. We'll figure out the letters later.
There's something in this drawer. It looks like some sort of microphone.
Ooh, a mic.
There's something in this drawer. It's a card with some writing on it.
Don't worry, we're gonna look at everything in a minute. Okay, that's all the drawers. So the drawers are empty. Let's see what the drawers have given to us. Okay, where is all the stuff?
This bears a closer look.
Does it now? That is so helpful. Oh my. It's a corner of a legal document.
I can't see anything of interest.
Neither can I.
Some things once done cannot be undone.
Alright, what was the other thing? Was
Let
this
me examine this
a
further.
note or something? Gently downstream unless it's a fishing boat and the sea is mean. So I'm assuming that has something to do with our boat. But he didn't know we were gonna be here. Microphone basic word, that's gonna go to the little thingy. Alright, what letters we got? E's. Let's put it in alphabetical order. That's a lot of E's. E. H. J. K. QRSTW. I mean, I figured it wouldn't be that simple, but it was worth a shot. Let's see, what things can we spell? R. We. I don't know if it's reading it all the way across, though. Maybe I have to spell something all the way across first. Actually, hang on. Hey, R's. R's and E's. I think that's it. I wonder if it'll do that, like, oh, I think I heard a click thing when I place it in the right spot. The answer is no. Does not do that. Oh, this is difficult. I wonder if it has anything to do with any of this other stuff. Ooh, wait. Does it have something to do with this?
This bears a closer look.
Yes, we know. King James. So. 3. There's no K's. No, there's none of those. I know it's a code-breaking cipher. I don't know how to read a cipher either.
I can't take that apart.
Let me examine this further. My bad. Letters are associated with numbers, right? Let's see. Get a bigger piece of paper. Okay. Smoosh that. Okay. Time to write the alphabet numerically. A. 1. B. 2. Yeah, I think it's gonna be a phrase of some kind too, I agree. But I also can't just think of the phrase off the top of my head. So I'm trying to make one. Have. That's a word. Maybe have goes at the top. Have. You. You see rule. Let's see. Okay. Are you have rule west? All of those are actual words. I don't think that's the combination we're looking for. Well, let's see. Let's try putting it this way. Rule. Wave. That's not a word. And that's not an I. I probably have the answer in this coded message here. Eastern Alliance. I feel like this is really for something else. I just don't know what else it would be for. James Song of Solomon 3. King James Song of Solomon 3. Somebody look up the King James Song of Solomon 3 and tell me what it says. Maybe that has something to do with it. Rule Britannia! Britannia rules the waves. This should be it. Rules the waves. Hang on. I found it. I found it. I guarantee this is it. Hang on.
Rule the waves. Of course. What's this? A secret door.
Wait. You go back in here. We all know you're gonna put that in your back pocket somehow. Lights?
I'm surprised the electricity still works in here.
So am I. Okay, so clearly someone could easily be living underneath the island. So that means that of our guests, it is possible there's actually another person living here. Or, like, on the island. Song of Solomon chapter 3. By night on my bed I sought him whom my soul loveth. I sought him, but I found him not. I will rise now and go about the city in the streets, and in the broad ways I will seek him whom my soul loveth. I sought him, but I found him not. The watchmen that go about the city found me, to whom I said, saw ye him whom my soul loveth. Thank you for finding that. Don't know how that's a code-breaking cipher. I was really expecting something more obvious. I'm sure we'll have to figure out where we're supposed to use that.
Fascinating. It looks like some kind of single-person submersible. Clearly damaged beyond repair, though.
Okay, so if we remember that movie thing we watched, it had a little submarine thingy in it that, like, went underwater and went and blew up that other thing. So I bet this is it.
The water here is rather calm compared to the waves crashing against the rest of this benighted tip.
Yes, I want this.
The water here is rather calm compared to the waves crashing against the rest of this benighted tip.
Alright. Let's... Let's go this way. Any oil down here? Can we get something to... Oh, we got some ores. No, I was still looking at that. Okay, never mind. No, I wasn't.
Impossible to tell what was once stored in these barrels. I can't get to the bulb. The wire casing is rusted over.
Do we have something to break it? Why do we need the bulb? That indicates to me that he wants the bulb for some reason. Every time he says he can't do something, it's because I have to figure out how to do it. Why would we need that bulb? We have light bulbs. We don't have wire cutters. Hack through the propeller. Still light bulb. I guess we're just gonna
This
keep...
panel seems out of place.
Oh! No! Go back! Go back! Wire thingies.
I won't do that.
You literally just said you couldn't get through the light
I
bulb.
can't get to the bulb. The wire casing is rusted over.
You have literal...
This panel seems out of place.
I guess we're gonna use those little wire thingies for something else.
It's locked fast.
Of course it's locked. You just thought you were gonna find a secret passage and the actual exterior side of it was gonna be open. Can you imagine if we just ran into the killer right here? I need some, like, gas or some oil. I need to be able to make, you know, smoke over here so I can do stuff. So I'm assuming this rubber raft, we are somehow going to be doing something and blowing this up because we've got oars and a raft. Oh, the excitement is real. Let's go back over here. Back up the stairs. Let's calmly turn the lights off so no, we don't alert anyone to our presence. Not that it matters because he never closes any of these doors that we find, so. Alright, I know we found some stuff over here. No. Put the shovel down. Vacuum tube.
It sounds like some fishermen arguing. I need a way to try and contact them.
Yes, we're going to give you the microphone. Calm down.
Hello, hello. Can anyone hear me? This is a distress call.
Quit meddling. You better keep your head down, Miracle, or I'll lop it right off.
What was that? Clearly Owen does not want me here. That isn't such a good idea.
Oh, now it's not a good idea? You just did it.
Let me examine this further.
Is this a new note, or did we already? Yeah, we're... So this is now in relation to this raft that we have. Other notes. That's very annoying. Can I have my lamp back? No? If we're not going to use it anymore, I want my lamp back. Apparently I can't have my lamp
Boxes. Nothing of use in them. Boxes. Nothing of use in them.
back. I wonder if I can break into here. Alright, give me moments of time. Back. And, we're gonna save the game real quick since we didn't do that last time. Which I can confirm we didn't do because I actually don't remember typing anything. See, I stupidly thought hitting save game and then hitting OK was all you had to do. That is not true. What is today? 8/22/2024. Okay. Now we have a nice save file. Heaven forbid we forget to do that. Okay, I want to see if I can use this fire to bust open this lock. The answer is no, I cannot, and I'm upset about that because people are dying. We wouldn't let this lock stop us. Corner of a legal document that tells us nothing.
This could use a closer look.
Like, what am I supposed to do with this? The earring.
I see nothing remarkable.
Just a raven-shaped earring. Vacuum tube. I want to see if there's any new things we can combine. These two things are obviously going to be combined. Can I just combine them now?
I can't get them to fit.
I don't think so. So we're going to have to find air or something, I guess, to figure out how to blow that up. We got light bulbs, we got notes, we got books, we got ink pads. No keys. Alright. I thought we could use the pliers to open that, but we were a few steps further, I guess. Let's see. And can I take something over here? Oh, it's just another book.
Property of Teresa Robson. I transcribed the interesting passages into my notebook.
Let's, I feel like we already did this one. Let's disappear from the island completely. Unfortunate. Prospect such adventure. So, as with great number of wetland birds, the total number varies annually. Small bird. They are ground nest builders that typically lay 2 to 5 eggs. Well, I feel like this information is pertinent in some way, but I don't know why, so we're just gonna put a pin in it. Some of it is also just lore, so like not everything necessarily is like, oh, it's something
That Shipwreck Island.
super. A lot of it's just to give you like ideas.
Sticklehaven. Hopefully I'll live to see the place again.
I hope so. Maybe if you hadn't told your brother, you might not be back on time. I think we already talked to him. Because, yes, because this is the whole, we think Miss Brent is going to die. So we've talked to Wargrave, we talked to Brent, because we asked her to help us build a parachute. Let's see if we can get in here. Can we talk to, is anyone in here to talk to? We're down.
6 little sailor boys. This is getting worrisome.
Very worrisome. Let's see.
It's a sturdy cast iron stove.
Good for a sturdy cast iron stove. You know what? This is probably one of the more ridiculous things. But I kind of want to see. I swear if this works. Oh my gosh.
Apple cider. From the smell, quite potent stuff too.
That is easily the most ridiculous thing. But hey, we solved it! Considering the fact that the poor woman's probably going to die and has been talking about fresh juice since the beginning of the game, let's go give this to Emily and see if she'll be nice to us.
You had no right to speak to me that way at breakfast.
Didn't I? It's still morning and you're drunk already.
Thanks to you.
Doctor, as you yourself must know, blaming others for one's own faults is a favorite trick of the alcoholic.
You cloak yourself in religion, but you're the most unchristian woman I've ever met.
I do
You're a
agree
devil.
with that.
A devil, do you hear me?
I'm certain
She's so
everyone can
mean.
hear you, Doctor. Eavesdropping is impolite, Mr. Narracott, but under the circumstances, I'm glad you overheard.
I wasn't eavesdropping. I came out here to give you cider, but if you keep being a bad person, maybe I won't. Okay. Aw, I can't give it to her?
Perhaps another time.
Really?
That isn't such a good idea.
What other reason could we possibly have had for making that, if not to give it to this very angry woman? Can I talk
The
to her?
time for talk has passed.
Apparently not. Alright, well, that was a waste of making juice, I guess. Guess I'm gonna use it for something else. Really thought I would give it to her. Maybe somebody else wants juice. I want to get a peek.
That cliff is surely the highest point on the island.
Yes, let's go to the highest point on the island. Ooh, maybe the goats want the apple juice. Can I give the goats the apple juice? I forgot which way the goats are. I think they're this way. Straight. Nope. Had a 50-50 shot and lost. Alright, there's the bees. I want the brush goats. I don't remember if the brush goats are on the up or the down. Yes. Oh, please. Oh, yes. I was going to give it to the angry lady, but I guess the goats will get it instead. I can't close this if y'all are wondering right now. It's in a cutscene.
They ate right through the thicket, thorns and all.
Which means they would have done that whether there was apple juice on it or not. Alright, new location, ladies and gentlemen. How excited are we about that? Alright. Ooh. Things. What is this? Fishing line. You know what? She said that the thread wouldn't be enough. I bet the fishing line will work for the parachute.
I think I can see a blinking red light off in the distance, but I can't be sure.
Can you use a turler skirt to find out? I can. I have got to start closing this before I do an action. What is it, a bomb?
I think I can see a blinking red light off in the distance, but I can't be sure.
Okay, so that's literally it. We can't walk any further. We went through all of that so we could see a bobbing light in the distance. And we can't even walk over there. Really. Alright. So that means I thought this is where that, hang on.
Let me examine this further.
I thought this is where the ruined village was gonna be. Because there's the orchard. There's the apiary. I really thought this is where the ruined village was gonna be. So that means the other goat is guarding the ruined village. Because there's no village here. How disappointing. Bye, goats. Okay, so what would the other goat want? If they wanted apple cider, can I make another apple cider and give it to the other goat? Can I make more than one? Is that the play here? Probably should have thought about that earlier, but... Back to the house to make more juice. We need to find a way to make smoke for the bees. While we're this way, we'll give Emily the fishing wire that we found. That is cheese. Put the cheese down. And fishing wire in there.
Fishing line? Yes, that would be strong enough to sew the silk sheets together.
So happy to hear it. Okay. Let's need together. Well, let's see if we can make some more juice for the other goat. Since apparently that's what gets the goats to move. Alright. Cup. Apples.
Ah, a nice fresh glass of apple juice. I'm half tempted to drink it myself.
Okay, somebody tell me why the same apples, one made apple cider and one made apple juice. That's the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard of. It's the same apples. We picked some apples off a tree. We picked some apples that were already picked off of a tree. I bet. Maybe this is for the frigid bitch that sits in the front porch. And if she doesn't want it, then I'll give it to the goat. There's just no way they've mentioned juice that many times for her not to have something that we're supposed to get out of her if we give her juice. Yes, I was right. Tell me why it was cider the first time, and it's apple juice the second time.
I hope that softens her disposition towards me somewhat.
Be pleasant. Can I talk to her now? Ooh, we can ask about Miss Claythorne.
Are you sure you can't tell me anything more about seeing Miss Claythorne at a hotel near St. Trednick's?
I wonder how you heard that. I was staying near the place where that boy Cyril Hamilton's death occurred. Miss Claythorne acted as if she'd never been to the place, but I see no reason to say any more about it.
Well, that was a useless waste
How
of
is the
time.
parachute coming along?
It's done, Mr. Narracott.
Thank
Thank
you,
you.
Miss Brent.
Appreciate it. Should have given the apple juice to the goat.
This house looks as sturdy as a fortress.
Alright. We have to get rid of a goat. We have to get rid of bees. I feel like we've pretty much been everywhere.
Impressive. Not exactly my style, though.
We're supposed to investigate. We have our parachute. Yay, us. Well, we have the half of it. Where's this one?
Those don't work
No.
together.
Look, we don't know what works these days, okay?
There is no cause for that.
You put flour in a turkey baster. I will try everything. Sir. We have one glass left. We have no apples left. But we have one glass left. So is there something else we're supposed to make? We also have these little, like, game poem things, which we figured out. This was the safe. There's something to do with those sunflowers. And light.
This bears a closer look.
Flowers, Are we supposed to pick the flowers? No, because it was gonna let me pick the flowers, it would have let me pick them already.
This could use a closer look.
That has something to do with the generator. Okay, maybe there's somewhere else we pick flowers. Maybe I'm not looking in the right spot for picking flowers. Because there's like flowers and stuff over here. Am I supposed to like... Can't do anything with that. Can I pick some flowers, please? Apparently not. Can I use something? I want to use those pliers to pick some flowers? Since the randomest things seem to work. I really feel like we're supposed to pick sunflowers and like give them to somebody, like Vera or something. This is all like, oh, flowery speech with new friends. Ink stamp, ink pad. Light bulb. Running out of ideas here. Let's see. Alright, let's see if we can just find more people to talk to and see if we can get to the next scene. Maybe I just need to get to the next scene.
I'm not surprised your investigation has stalled.
You've been standing in this spot since I left you earlier. I don't want to hear it, sir. Alright, we've talked to Armstrong. I'm sorry, not Armstrong. We've talked to Wargrave. Talked to Brent. We saw Armstrong a second ago. Maybe we need to find him. Let's find him. Maybe he wandered off somewhere. Because that was a new, like, scene, little cutscene that came up. So maybe we have to find Armstrong again. You know what? We haven't walked down to the dock in a long time. Maybe something showed up down there. Let's go look. Nope.
The sea looks daunting. Wouldn't want to be caught out there without a good motor.
Well, we have a raft. No? Okay. Give us a rough shot.
Standing here isn't helping anything.
Well, sir, you're not a helpful person, I guess. Alright, if I can remember how to get anywhere. I really want to subdue those bees. I feel like the honey is probably for that other goat. Maybe if we get honey, we give it to that other goat, and then he'll move out of the way, and that goat must be the goat that's guarding a little ruined village thing or whatever. Is my guess. Because I really thought the brush the other goats ate through was going to be where it was at, and we were very wrong. There's a light beeping somewhere. For some reason. Is that what the windmill's power? Beeping light?
No,
oh, there's more stuff up there.
Her moods are as changeable as the weather.
You keep away from her.
Relax, old boy. For some reason, the lady seems to prefer you.
Because I'm not a cad.
I seem to have underestimated you. I wonder if Owen has too.
Possibly, possibly.
Are you okay, Vera?
Yes, I'm fine. I just don't know who to trust.
Trust no one. Oh, I actually get to say that? Screw it, trust no one. You know, we could go with this. You can trust me. Bullshit. Trust no one. People are dying.
You shouldn't trust anyone.
Oh, Patrick.
You're so dramatic. Are you gonna...
The time for talk has passed.
That's it? I just get, oh, Patrick. Okay. I guess we gotta go find people again. Because wandering around seems to create more events to happen. Well, let's go back inside. Maybe someone's in, like, the parlor or something. You know, I was expecting when we gave Brent that apple juice, we were gonna get like a, oh, how nice of you, Mr. Narracott, or something. But no, just nothing. Have we figured out how to make this work yet?
It needs something to improve the reception.
Light wire?
That doesn't make sense.
Hang on. So help me. If this...
I should have thought of that sooner.
Okay. Can I improve the reception now? Apparently
There.
I can.
Perhaps some light music will help soothe Vera's nerves.
Vera's not even in the house right now. She's up on the rock. Catchy tune. Okay. This is good music. Okay. Move on! Apparently it just repeats at that point. There was a sudden shift. Are we supposed to talk to him again or something? You're gonna make me say I'm sorry you think I let you down, aren't you?
I'm sorry you
Whatever.
think I let you down.
Not at all, my boy. My criticism was for Mr. Owen's benefit. I see no reason to put all of my eggs in one basket, then show the contents of that basket to him. I'm working along several lines at the moment.
Thank you kindly, Judge.
Did you do it? Anything else of interest in here? I don't think so. Ooh. Never mind.
This is certainly a clue of some sort.
Yeah, definitely a clue of some sort, sir. Okay, hang on. Can we make... Okay, if we take this off... Okay. There we go. 3 days. 3 days. That's it?
I wonder what that was all about.
I wonder what it was all about as well. Can I take this back? No, I can't. So 3 days.
I can't open it. It's locked.
Yeah, force it open. There's a lot of locked things around here. Yes, I'm picking ridiculous things because the most ridiculous things keep working. Three days. 3 days. Are like that's cryptic. Doesn't help. Not really a clue. Well, I guess we found something else, so I guess that was helpful. Move the storyline along. Okay, Vera was up on the thing. Brent's outside. Roger's is dead. I don't remember who's alive and who's dead now. I feel like we're supposed to find Armstrong somewhere because he, like, stormed off. This is the judge's room. Nope, that's the bathroom. I was wrong. This is the judge's room. Nothing judge's room. Let's go see if Armstrong's in his room.
Go away, please. I don't want to talk to anyone.
Yes, he is. So we are not supposed to go find him because he's being a little prissy pants. Oh, we can sneak. Well, I mean, that's, like, not even something to be like, ooh, revealing. We know he's an alcoholic. It's all he's been doing is drinking. Oh, but it moved the storyline.
I need to find a way off this island once and for all.
Ah, yeah,
And
great.
the sooner the better.
Alright. Well, what did we need on the, we have silk sheets. Various lengths of rope. A leather harness. 3 metal struts. You know what? I know we picked up this, where did it go? This telescope. But the telescope was sitting on something. Maybe it will let us pick that thing up because I didn't try for some reason. Or if I did, it didn't let me do it before. I don't remember. Pardon me. Trying to think where I would find a leather harness. Oh! Well, Miss Claythorne, how are you?
I'm not sure I can trust them any further with this plan. It is my neck on the line, after all.
Okay, yeah. All of a sudden, we're not telling people things. Maybe you should have been telling people things to begin with. Alright, we're just gonna go up to the balcony and see if we can take that little tripod thing. Which hopefully we can. See, this is why I can't go through the rooms backwards, because I forget whose room is whose. Yeah, that's Martian. Yeah. I was only one off. No, I was... Yeah, no, this is Vera's room. Okay. Where is... Yes. Alright. Alright. So we have 3 metal struts. We have silk sheets that have been sewn together. We need various lengths of rope and a leather harness. And then we can fly off this dang island. Where would you find a leather harness? More importantly, why can I not figure out how to get the smoker to work? Because I swear, this tobacco thing
Those
really
don't work
should
together.
work. It does work together.
Nothing a little elbow grease can't undo.
Because I didn't take it out of the envelope, really.
Et voila.
Alright. Back to the bees, y'all. My bad. I thought the game would take the tobacco out of the pouch. Just gonna run back to the apiary real quick. I'll be back in a moment. I can remember how to get to the apiary for like the 4th time. Isn't it this way? No, that's the back of the house. Dang it. Oh, oops. So it's the other way. It's this way. No, it's the shed. Gosh darn it. How do you get to the bees? I forgot. I don't remember how to get to the bees. Oh, look who we found sitting in the garden. I'm telling you, we gotta find some flowers and give them to somebody. One of those little cards is telling us to get flowers. Talk to Lombard. Do you think I should use the parachute to try and reach the mainland? Could you assist me with your plan? You sure you recommend? Let's ask him about Owen's voice.
Are you sure you recognized Owen's voice?
All right, Narracott, I'll tell you. I was hired by Archibald Morris, the non-existent Mr. Owen's attorney. He first made contact with me over the telephone. It was Morris's voice on that recording, I'd swear to it.
Interesting.
Could you assist me with your plan?
I handed it to you on a platter, Narracott. Surely others can help you with the menial work. I will pilot it for you, however.
That better be my job.
As you like.
Do you think I should use the parachute to try and reach the mainland?
Yes, I think I'll feel a lot safer with you gone.
Good day to you, Mr. Lombard.
Well, that just makes me want to stay. Alrighty. You know what? Actually, we have this random shovel, right? That we picked up for some reason. This is a very random patch of dirt. Nope. Oh well, I tried. Alright, to the bees that I can't find. Literally consistently managed to make it to the bees, and now I can't remember how we got to them. This way? No, that's the other thing. That's, you know what, we'll just go the long way around, because we know how to get there the other way. I think we know how to get there the other way. Too many different ways to go to a location. Bees? Yes. Aviary! Alright. Ladies and gentlemen. Bees!
That works. Just barely.
Marvin just barely works. It matters that it works. Can I not? Do I have to look at it first?
There.
The bees are now fast asleep. All quite drowsy, anyhow.
Give me more! It gives me one. Alright, well. Let's go see if that goat will eat the honey. I think he was this way. Through the apple orchard. Maybe. Can we use this? No. Still no. What is the shovel for? Whatever. Hi, goat. Goat want honey? Are you kidding me? Okay, well, we have honey and cheese now. Honestly, it sounds delicious. I kind of want some.
I'm afraid it's stuck that way.
Can I combine
There
it?
is no cause for that.
No, there's not a cause for a lot of things, sir.
I can't get them to fit.
You've been doing a lot of uncaused things. We have an empty pouch. We have a bunch of books. Got a raven-shaped earring. Are you scared of the raven? Nothing? It doesn't want cheese. It doesn't want honey. The other goats went and ate through thorns for some cider, but you're telling me this goat doesn't want a giant block of cheese. That makes sense. I don't know what else to give the dang goat. Can I dig something? Can I hit it with a shovel?
That isn't going to help.
Is there a tranquilizer? Can I get a tranquilizer from the doctor? Can I throw a light bulb at it? Alright. Well, that still isn't solved. We have honey for some reason. We don't know why.
Sunflowers.
Can I put the
Odd.
honey on the sunflowers?
It doesn't seem like this island gets much in the way of sun.
For no particular reason, because nothing makes sense? No. There we go. Cheese? We have to do something with these flowers. We literally have a note about flowers. Oh well.
Not many apples in this orchard. I suppose I'd blame the lack of sun.
Okay, so I can't move this anymore, even though we used that to pick apples the first time, and we still have a glass left. Can I use this here? Can I dig anything? Probably not. Alright. At least we got the bees taken care of. Just trying random shit now because, let's be honest, the randomest stuff has worked. Cheese? I don't know, y'all. Alright, let's see if we can remember where everybody is. Vera was in here. We don't have anything new that we can do that. That wouldn't let me talk to her. Armstrong's in his room and doesn't want to be talked to. We just came out of there. We saw Lumbar in the, like, little garden. Brent was outside. Vera's in there. Lumbar's in the garden. Armstrong's in his room. Wargrave. Where's Wargrave? Did I miss him? There's music in here. The lovely music we've put on. Oh, look! There are people. I swear, you leave a room, you come back, there's random people in it.
I'm not sure I can trust them any further with this plan. It is my neck on the line after all.
Who's trusting anyone with a plan? We're just trying to get to the next
I'm going to
scene.
investigate what happened by my own doing.
Okay. Try the bucket and water with the goat. Where is there water? Did I miss water somewhere? Ooh, there is a pump. Maybe I can put the bucket and get water. That's a good idea. You know what? The goat's probably thirsty. Back to the garden! I tried so many random things in that garden and I didn't even think to put a bucket under the stupid well pump. Wait, where's... Oh, wrong one. Garden is this way. Yep. Alright, we got water, y'all. Let's go find the damn Cody. Oh my gosh, I already went the wrong way. Screw it. We're going the long way. You silly. Almost there. Alright. Bucket of water. Of course. Alright. That worked. Alright, let's see. Can I do anything? Or we just random view here. This better be the ruined village. Yep, there's the ruined village. Alright, so there should be something of interest here. It's so difficult to get to it. Oh my gosh, it's a fuel can. For the generator that is inevitably going to break.
I wonder what these houses were used for before they were left to rot.
Probably to live in?
I wonder what these houses were used for before they were left to rot.
Can I dig? I see dirt. Can I dig? I want to dig. Let me dig. Where's the dang shovel? Where's the shovel? There's... No? No digging? Alright. Here's like our useful utility tools. We got this, we got this. Telescope isn't terribly useful. We got food-like items. Oh, we got paper-like items over here. Random items over here. More random items. Gas can, technically. We all know it's gonna be needed very soon. What we got? Nothing terribly useful. Alright, I guess we're just supposed to find the gas can in here. Whatever will we need it for? Surely not the generator. Oh, is this a leather harness? Ladies and gentlemen, we have acquired our leather harness.
I can't get them to fit.
Okay, well, we know they're all gonna fit.
They don't get along.
They do get along.
There is no cause for that.
Okay, apparently I have to find the rope first. I guess there's a certain order I'm gonna have to put that together in. Alright. See what's happening over here. There's some chickens down here.
I wonder what these houses were used for
gonna
before
say
they
that
were
again.
left to rot.
Okay, surely we didn't just come into this random house and there's nothing to do. To use a tool for something. I burn it down. Light bulbs, tape. The books aren't going to be of any use. There's the cards. There's the studio rails. Is there anything in here?
There's a
Yes,
film
there was
reel
film in
and a
here.
handwritten note in here.
Oh my gosh.
This bears a closer look.
Second dress makes me look like a harlot. Alright. Gabrielle Steele, ladies and gentlemen.
There's a card and a film reel in here.
Last of the Bluebirds. Okay, so these are movies. Okay, so these are the weird ones. These are actual movies. This is a little card.
This could use a closer look.
Breath fresh air is rare when buried in windowless rooms and scarcer elsewhere. Are we going to suffocate to death? Windowless rooms. Okay. So we have the safe that we already figured out. We've got flowers that I know are important, but we can't quite figure out. We've got... I already forgot what these are.
Let me examine this further.
Fuel. Okay, this is... We got the fuel.
This could use a closer look.
We got the fishing boat. So it's these two that need to be worked on. And then we'll go back and watch these little... I think these are just movie clips, though, because these are actual, like... They say they're movies. But we'll go back in and watch them, obviously, just in case there's something of interest in them. I'm more interested in why we would be in this random thing and there's nothing to do in here. Maybe we have to do something in that later. Excuse me. I think we already saw everything in here, because we actually got stuff. We need, rope was the last thing. We need rope. Where did we find rope? Well, I'm sure just like before, other stuff will probably pop up here as we discover things. Can I get rope? That's rope. No? No rope? Okay. Other things will probably pop up just like they've been doing throughout the game, so... Chickens? Can I give the chickens in it? Do the chickens want cheese? No. I don't know what we're supposed to do with this wheel of cheese. Now it goes just gonna stand over there? Okay. I don't know what to do about these flowers. It's very puzzling, y'all. Alright, let's go watch the movies, I guess. I don't think that's... Well, I mean, we'll go watch them, but I don't think that's the... I don't think that's the part we're missing to make the thing go to the next chapter. Anyone down on the beach? Nope. No beach. So I know this game has multiple endings depending on what choices you make. So I hope wandering around aimlessly is a good choice. Who are we missing to talk to? Do I have to talk to her again?
If I'm going to escape, it will have to be by my own doing.
Okay. So we have to find this rope, apparently. Because that's the only escape thing that we're essentially stuck at right now. There's the rope. You know what? We haven't been in the servants' quarters in a hot minute. Maybe there's some rope in there. Yes, we're just casually putting dead people back in their beds.
The body was thoroughly searched. No need to disturb it now.
I want to disturb it because I think they missed something. Yeah, this was a long time ago. They probably didn't make a game too gruesome. Various lengths of rope. Various lengths of rope. Oh wait, I'm in another area. I don't know what to forget. No, nothing. Yeah. Closet? Nope. No closet. Various lengths of rope. Can I look through
I don't
people's
think
luggage
going through
now?
that would
No.
help. Either he's innocent, in which case I'd be grossly invading his privacy, or he's guilty, and surely wouldn't be daft enough to leave any evidence in his luggage.
I mean, people are dying, sir. Look through the dang luggage. Various lengths of rope. Oh, I'm finally getting to Armstrong's room again.
Nothing out of order in here. I'd best not take anything, though. I'm sure he would notice.
He is an alcoholic. He
I'd
wouldn't
best
notice
not take
anything.
that. He might need it and would certainly notice its absence.
I don't think he would. He's drunk. Again. Okay. No various lengths of rope in here.
This clock has stopped.
They're all stopped, sir. You've already determined that. Oh my goodness. Where would I find various lengths of rope?
Tile and marble. Quite expensive from the look of it.
Sure it is.
This window leads out to the balcony.
We are aware.
A radiator. You can't have enough of them, really.
You can't, really. Someone's just gonna have a spool of rope sitting somewhere.
It's a chair. It doesn't look very comfortable.
No, it doesn't. It's quite uncomfortable.
It's a chair. It doesn't look very
You
comfortable.
know, we don't like him. Can we look through his luggage?
It would certainly
No.
be noticed if I rifled through his luggage.
I don't think anyone
I'd
would
better
care
not.
at this point. There is a murderer on the loose. Rope? 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 Anybody? Various lengths of rope? No?
A hawk with a fish in its talons. The bird theme is starting to get to me.
Oh, it's fine. It's just birds. There's nothing wrong with birds. running out of places to look for various lengths of rope. Picture. Bathroom. Flowers. We've already looked here, but we're gonna look again, make sure we didn't miss anything, because we missed something the first time.
Various toiletries. Nothing of interest that I can see.
Can I use the pliers for anything? Happened for a reason, we just don't know why. Empty trash can, we already looked at that.
There's nothing I can do for the victim now.
The victim? The victim? We skipped something, y'all. She's already dead! Well, we need to find the trigger because she's already dead, y'all. Oh my gosh. That's... well, crap. Okay. We are missing something. Drastically missing something here. We are not triggering something, but the game thinks we already killed off Emily Brent. Which we knew she was the next victim with the whole bee thing or whatever, but we haven't found her dead body yet. She's already dead in her room. This is hilarious. Okay, I don't know how to figure out what to trigger to move the storyline, because I tried to talk to everybody and it won't let me talk to anyone. Same stuff. All the same stuff. Oh my gosh. The game already killed her off and we didn't even trigger it. That's... I don't even know what's happening. We've gone in everybody's room. It will not let me talk to anybody. Let's go watch these movies. I don't know, maybe I have to watch the movies to trigger it. Maybe since we didn't do that in order, maybe that's the problem.
I don't think that's appropriate.
How? This is literally all
A
you've
Gabrielle
been doing.
Steele film? No thanks, I'd rather not watch that tripe.
Okay.
A Gabrielle Steele film?
Never mind.
No thanks, I'd rather not watch that tripe.
Apparently we're not gonna get to watch it anyway. Oh my gosh. Okay. I don't...
That doesn't make sense.
Yeah, none of it makes sense. A dead woman is in her bed and we didn't trigger the cutscene yet.
Locked.
Oh my gosh. Okay. Just says 3 days. Sure, why not? We'll just pull that back out. No need for anybody else to see what it says. You know, it's actually gonna be really funny if I go out on the front porch and the dead lady's still there. On the front porch. Where we left her earlier. Oh my gosh, the game's broken. Alive and well! Y'all. The game thinks she's dead upstairs, but she's alive down here. Let's talk to her again.
I think I would be better
Okay.
off working this out on my own.
What did we miss that is not triggering? Or what did we get? Clearly we got ahead on something we weren't supposed to. Because the game already thinks she's dead inside the house. I can't talk to Vera, I can't talk to Armstrong, I can't talk to Wargrave, I can't talk to her. Who am I forgetting about? Oh yeah, and the other guys in the garden who we talked to, but have since finish that conversation. We walked the entire island. I haven't found a key. I can't get into the little drawer. Let's go back in here. Maybe something new showed up in here.
Boxes. Nothing of use in them.
And I still can't. I think I can. I don't think adding these back in is gonna. Oh, crap. I left it on the plane. Oh well. I don't think it would have let us talk to him.
I'm surprised the electricity still works in here.
Let's go back down here. Maybe we missed something down here.
Fascinating. It looks like some kind of single-person submersible. Clearly damaged beyond repair, though.
I feel like I should be able to take whatever this thing is off
The
of here.
water here is rather calm compared to the waves crashing against the rest of this benighted tip.
But I clearly cannot.
The water here is
And that
rather
just
calm
keeps
compared to
repeating.
the waves crashing against the rest of this benighted tip.
Is there anything we can use? Can we put the thing in the water? No. Wires. Oh. Random raven earring. Cheese. Cheese is gonna work on something eventually. Well, we know who dies. Next, anyway. Fires? Fires? Anywhere? Oh my goodness. I'm concerned that if the game is having an issue, we might not be able to get to the cutscene. And trigger the rest of the storyline.
I don't think that's appropriate.
It is appropriate. Just do what I tell you to do. We're missing something.
This panel seems out of place.
Ooh.
There's something here I need.
Shovel? Yes. Oh, pray tell, what do we need? That you would even know that you need it.
Hello? What do we have here?
That's what I would like to know. What we got? A manual air pump. Oh, we can blow up the raft now.
Nothing else to see about that.
Okay, so that's all that was in there. So we can blow up the raft now. Oh, okay. So, even though we know that she's already dead, haha, all this man keeps doing is talking about his escape. So I have a raft, I have an air pump. Why don't we try to escape, even though it's a terrible idea? Because it's literally a storm, and it's a blow-up raft, but okay. Let's go over here. This is the only calm area. Where is my raft?
Let's hope that holds.
Oh, it won't.
That works. Just barely.
Okay, I can't put it in here. Okay, over here. We're escaping, y'all! I mean, we're not gonna get far. There's a storm. But we're escaping! I think. Just gonna leave everyone there to die. I mean, we kind of figured that would happen. Oh my gosh, there was another way to get to this stupid thing that I didn't have to go through the goat.
I don't think it's possible to reach the mainland by raft. The currents are just too strong. Perhaps there is an alternative route.
We were already here.
I don't think it's possible to reach the mainland by raft. The currents are just too strong. Perhaps there is an alternative route.
Yeah. Okay, so this is a different... Same thing, but like a different location on the little area. Rope! Various lengths of rope, y'all! Alright. So clearly we know that we were stuck under the little tunnel thing. It was obviously this little hatch. Yeah. Can I get out of it now, too? Yep. We have another in and out when we need to get on this side of the island, in the event that we need to get on this side of the island. Oh. I think we probably already have everything we need. Ah, maybe not. Aha! Gotta look at everything around here.
I can't take that apart.
Sorry, I wanted you to look
This
at it.
bears a closer look.
What we got? Our best left... Old bones are best left undisturbed. Not new bones, however, if you're game. That is... odd. Okay. Put this with the other cryptic notes. So we haven't figured out the flowers. We haven't figured out... two of the other ones. I don't even remember what they are now. We haven't figured out some of the other things.
Better to let the dead rest in peace.
Maybe we shouldn't. Do we have our shovel? Do we still have our shovel? Can I dig them up? No. No, I cannot. Okay. Shovel over here. Alright, we got our... some tangled fishing nets and whatnot. Alright, well, we can't get back this way. I don't think there was anything else we missed over here, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah. So we're gonna have to go through here. And go back out this way. Maybe when we pop back up to the surface, we might actually be at the next scene. Now that I've tried to escape unsuccessfully.
If I'm going to escape, it will have to be by my own doing.
I guess I'm gonna have to try the parachute. Oh, that wasn't there before.
I'd swear this wasn't here before. Must be one of Owen's little games.
What is it? A wooden dice box.
It opens. There's something inside.
We finally have a key! Desk. Like how we're just doing all the stuff with her standing right there. Like, oh, let's be all cryptic and secret, but we're just gonna... Yes. Oh my gosh. Finally. What is this? Bee key. Oh my gosh, if this is to tell us how to freaking do the bees, which we already did.
Some things, once done, cannot be undone. I transcribe the pertinent passages in my notebook.
Alright, let's see. Bees, powers of observation, production of enable them to actually anyone who observes rather than simply seeing certain techniques can practice with functional usage. No suited keeping bees. While it is true that the smaller rectangular size holds less fur comb than the more common larger squares, it is very easy to extract them from the hive. So doing the bees requires smoke. Okay, so literally the entire purpose of the stupid locked drawer was to give us a hint about subduing the bees. And ladies and gentlemen, we already did that. What a useless waste of time. Yep. Using the same tobacco from the pipe. Any length of tubing. Oh my gosh. It's literally just telling us how to do the bees. We already did the bees. That was the most disappointing key find ever. Alright, I guess we're gonna go try to jump off the cliff or whatever. With our... Guess we should build it or whatever. These are supposedly all the things we need.
I should have thought of that sooner.
Should've. Alright, we got a parachute. She's still alive, even though she's dead upstairs. Alrighty. Highest point, let's go. Jump!
I can't say I'm ecstatic about this enterprise, but here goes nothing.
Terrible attempt to even... Like, the raft didn't work, but you're just gonna... Okay. Ah, but we get off on this little beeping thing that we saw earlier. How convenient. Okay, we just keep washing up on shore.
I didn't even come close to the mainland. Lucky that buoy was out there, or I'd have drifted out to sea. There was a metal box affixed to it, quite recently from all appearances. It looked like some sort of homing beacon.
Well?
Blast! I'm beginning to think this island is impossible to leave. I'd best return to the house to dry off before I catch my death. I don't want to do Owen's work for him.
Ah, here it comes. She's gonna be dead now.
Quickly, someone! Miss Brent was screaming. It sounded like it came from the apiary.
Which is impossible because we were there.
I'd better get moving.
Well, why do we have to get moving? She's already dead upstairs. Running off in the same direction he went. Also, the apiary is so far away. No way you'd hear that. Like, you gotta go down through, like, this tunnel and, like, all the way around this rock. Yeah.
Horrible. Horrible. Those welts on her face. A horrible way to die.
But we subdued
Will you
the
gentlemen
beast.
carry her back to her room? I don't feel quite myself.
Useless stuff.
6 little sailor boys playing with a hive. A bumblebee stung one, and then there were 5. Another rhyme fulfilled.
But why?
Why? Surely you don't believe all that rot about her innocence.
No, but she was rightfully afraid of bees. Why would she come out here of all places?
Maybe Owen carried her.
From the front patio? In broad daylight? How could he be certain no one would see? And it'll take both of us to carry her back.
There is something no one's thought of. What if Owen has an accomplice?
Chapter 6. 5 little sailor boys going in for law. 1 got in chancery, and then there were 4. 1 more of us acquitted. Too late.
So she wasn't passed over after all. I could have told her that wasn't likely to happen.
It's almost more than I can bear to stay in the house. 5 gone now. 5 lying in their rooms under those sheets. Cold. Forever cold now.
Steady on, Vera. We can't lose our grip now.
Bleak House by Charles Dickens is a scathing indictment of the Chancery Court. Until it was merged with the common law courts in 1873, at its worst, cases of estates and inheritances could carry on for the entire lifetimes of those involved. To get caught in Chancery Court literally might have meant one could die there. I can't help but feel that Mr. Owen has that particular fate reserved for me.
I agree.
My time would appear to have come.
Miss Brent refused protection. At least what mortal hands could provide. Will you, Judge?
Not at all. I welcome it. My days on this earth may be few at this point. All the more reason I relish every one.
But it was the participants in the cases whom the Chancery Court often crushed, not the judges.
An interesting point, Miss Claythorne. I'll certainly have to think that over. There is another point I'd like to make.
There usually is.
One of us is a murderer. Everything must be done to safeguard the four of us who are innocent. Mr. Lombard, you have a gun.
I'll be damned if I'll give up my revolver.
Happily, there are enough of us still alive to force the issue if necessary.
Oh, very well then, since you've got it all taped out. It's in the drawer of the table by my bed. I'll get it.
I'll just keep you company if you don't mind.
Why do people keep leaving? Everyone, at this point, everyone does everything together. Someone leaves the room, we all leave the room. Everyone should literally be together at all times at this point. It's ridiculous. Alright. I want to see what we got. A German naval homing beacon. Fascinating. Alright, well, I think we all know what's about to happen. That is going to do it for this evening on our And Then There Were None excursion. We accomplished a lot, while also accomplishing next to nothing. Because we spent the first hour catching up to where we were before. But fear not, this go-around, we will in fact save the game. Actually, just overwrite my save from earlier. Okay. Yes. We have now saved the game. It's actually there this time. So when we pick this up next time, we won't have to replay the whole thing. Thank you all so much for watching. I look forward to seeing y'all again next week.